The story of the Canterbury Tales is going through a bunch of stereotypes and making them characters. I also have a pet tarantula. His name's Licorice. Don't bother him. He isn't a part of this video. He doesn't want to be a part of anything. So it's taking all of these stereotypes of the medieval era, right? And it's making fun of them. This is a knight. Everyone say hi to the knight.
Hi, knight.
He's loyal, honest, generous, courageous, modest. He's basically perfect in every way. It has no character flaws whatsoever. So we're just going to take him and give him a unibrow so he has an imperfection, because we don't need that type of show off here in this video. Next is the squire. Say hi, squire.
Hi, squire.
This is the knight sung who is who likes instruments and is devoted to love and really wants to get the love of his life to stop ignoring his text messages. He's the son of the knight, which is why he's the knight but smaller. Next is to the yeoman. Don't say hi to the yeoman. I'm tired of doing all those voices. Okay, maybe not eventually. I might do them later in this video, but who knows? What am I going to do the voices later in this video?
Vote now on your phones.
He is a servant. He's green from head to toe. But in this iteration of the story, he's blue, because I only have a blue Sharpie. Oh yeah, I forgot to draw his beautifully feathered arrows, as well as a sword and a shield. He doesn't need a bigger shield. He's a servant, and his name is Robin Hood. So, if he had a name, that is. So, yeah, just whatever. He's cool. He could stay with us, I guess. Who's next? Prioress, otherwise known as a nun. Otherwise known as Y. I drew her with short hair because girls could rock short hair too, and this is a progressive classroom. If you don't agree with me, you can just get out. Go. It's okay, take your time. Trust me, I'm very friendly. But she's nice and dainty and eats her food with a knife and a fork, even if it's something like pizza. She wipes her lip clean of grease before drinking from her cup? What? Like, if you have grease on your lip in the first place, then you gotta get that checked out. She speaks French with a provincial English accent. Okay, what does that mean? Alright, for science, I'm going to put something into... I'm going to translate something to French and then pronounce it in English.
Merdrol haha. Merdrol haha. Merdrol haha. Merdrol haha.
That's what the nun sounds like. Alright, who's our next victim? Here's the monk. He just looks normal, but that's because everyone's bald by default. He's not like other monks. No. He loves to get ripped. Work hard. What are some other jock phrases? Hold on.
I'm kind of a jock. I sail, I ride a bike, I hike, and I pump iron. I just love to be active.
So we're just going to take him and we're just going to throw him directly into the garbage. God, there's so many. Good lord. There's like 29 characters in this whole thing. So I'm just going to list off a few of my favorites. So in the interest of time. So the prologue has a bunch of other stereotypes, like the friar, someone who lives entirely by begging. The friar who lives entirely by begging, who's a member of a religious order, pleasure-loving, well-spoken, and socially agreeable. I haven't felt happiness since I was 7. Here's another one of my favorites, the 5 working men. All artisans. They're dressed to the nines, but they're basically poor people in disguise, so... Here's the wife of Bath. She wears head coverings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 husbands. Very adventurous, jolly and talkative, and gives good advice because she's had 5 husbands. This is a level 10 necromancing sword of power. So, needless to say, I'm the coolest kid on the block. Here's the parson. Please ignore the fact that I gave him an upside down cross. He's a preacher. He's kind to everyone. And you know that one line from Walking in a Winter Wonderland? In the meadow we could build a snowman and pretend that he was Parson Brown. Yeah, that one. This is what a parson is. You were like... When you heard that for the first time, a parson is just like a priest. And Parson Brown is just a fictional priest who was either Brown or whose name was Brown. So yeah, that and like 20 other characters is the Canterbury Tales. The author, Geoffrey Chaucer, Jeffers, wanted to like make this into a whole like Marvel Cinematic Universe and like write a tale for each one, but he unfortunately died like a lot, unknown causes, on October 1400. So he only got through a few stories. The Knight, the Miller, the Wife of Bath, Pardoner, Nun's Priest. That's it. That's all he got to before he could die. But today we're just focusing on the prologue, which is basically a rundown summary of all the different characters. I have the audition songs for the musical that I wanted to go to, but then I got excommunicated from the church and that sort of bummed me out and I ended up not auditioning.